Alright, so I'm going to show you how to change a blade in your Milwaukee track saw. First thing as usual, always want to make sure your battery is out before we start. Alright, so what we're going to do is spin the saw around, and we've actually got this little blade change switch here. Right now it should be on the unlock feature, and you want it to be like that when you're using the saw to cut. To change a blade, I'm going to flick that up, and that's the lock feature. And now what's going to happen is when I push this button here and plunge the saw down, the saw is going to lock in a position where you can access the Allen screw in this window here. We've actually got an Allen screw in the tool. If you look at the front of the handle, it's sitting in the front here, and we'll pull this out. So we're going to take this Allen screw out. To do that, we're going to have to twist it while also pushing down on this button located in the middle of the saw here. So I'm going to push and hold that button down with one hand, and as I start twisting the screw, that button is going to lock into place. You can hear that click into place there, and now that screw is just going to come out quite easily. So I'm going to take the screw out and the washer that's around the screw, and now we're ready to put the blade in. So on the blade, we've got an arrow pointing at which way it goes, and we've actually got an arrow on the face of the tool here. We want to make sure those arrows are facing the same way. It's also easy to remember that the side with all the writing on and the logo on is going to be the side that you see when the blade's in, meaning you're not going to put it in that way, and we will put it in this way. What we're going to do now is just carefully slide that blade in, and it's just going to sit around the O-ring there and loosely sit in place. We're just going to reverse the steps we did before. I'm going to put this other O-ring in, and that should also click into place when it's in the right spot. And then we can get that Allen screw we took out earlier and start tightening it. I'm just going to go through and tighten it all the way for now until it starts spinning with the blade. So right now the blade's spinning with it. That's not done. What we're going to do is once again push down on this button. That's going to lock the blade in place, and then we can tighten our saw blade off. I'm going to pull that nice and tight. Now that saw blade is tightened off, and I can put that Allen screw away. Now to finish off the process, we're going to flick this back to the unlock feature. The saw is going to come up, and now you're ready to go.